We in the building. What's good? What's good? Salute to the members. Salute to the chat. Genuine supporters. Everybody watching from behind the scenes. Everybody can catch this on the replay. It's your host and your DJ Holla. Kenzo is in the building. Kels is in the building. Miss Bobby Ramos. Appreciate you, Miss Bobby Ramos. Salute to the members. What's going on? What's going on? So I got a topic for y'all today. So all y'all married couples, all y'all in serious relationships, committed relationships. I got a question and a topic. So what y'all think? Did y'all see the title? Should women who are married or in a committed relationship go on girls' trips? Y'all seen that movie, right? Girls' Trip. James Hart is in the building. Remember, James, this is the serious page. It's KT, Bees, or Holla. So what y'all think? What do y'all think about girls' trips? Ladies, any of y'all are married in a committed relationship? What do you think about going on girls' trips? Yay or nay? Yay or nay? Fellas, in a married or in a committed relationship, what do you think about your lady going on a girls' trip? Yay or nay? I don't see nothing wrong with that. Okay, Miss Bobby Ramos says she don't see nothing wrong with a girls' trip. So would your husband mind if you go on a girls' trip? What do you think he would think about that? What do you think your husband would think about you going on a girls' trip? My husband can go with his friends. I trust him. That is not the question. That is not the question. The question is, what would your husband feel about you going on a girls' trip? What you think? Will he be okay with it? Will he feel some type of way about it? What you think? He's okay with it? Okay. So Bobby Ramos says she doesn't see anything wrong with it, and she said her husband would be okay with it because, if I'm not mistaken, y'all trust each other. And this is why it should be okay. See, me personally, I don't know. It depends. I don't know. It depends. It depends on the relationship. It depends on her friends, where she's going, how long she's going to be going for. I'm going to have a lot of questions. I'm going to have a lot of questions. Nobody else? Only Bobby Ramos? What's going on here? I know some of y'all. I know somebody else is married or in a committed relationship. What's going on here? Matter of fact, let's ask Skynet. Let's see what Skynet say. Let's see what Skynet got to say about this. Let's see what Skynet got to say about this. 1 second. Tell me, can y'all hear this?
Here's the clean, firm, no-nonsense breakdown you're looking for, without moralizing, without gender.
Can y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that clear? How's the sound sounding? Okay. Bobby can hear it. Ming is in the building. What's good, Ming? James Hart, appreciate you. All right, let's see what Skynet got to say about this.
Here's the clean, firm, no-nonsense breakdown you're looking for, without moralizing, without gender war, just straight logic and boundaries. Short answer. It depends on the relationship's boundaries, the trust, and the behavior, not the trip itself. A girl's trip is not automatically wrong, but it can become a problem depending on intent, environment, and respect for the relationship. The real question behind the question, when people ask this, they're usually asking, does stepping into certain environments increase disrespect, temptation, or single person behavior? So let's break it down in a grounded way. Number one, the trip itself is neutral. The behavior is not being out of town with friends isn't inherently a problem, but clubbing every night, drinking to blackout, posting outside behavior online, going to male attention environments, letting single friends influence decisions. Those can cross relationship boundaries. Whether you're a man or a woman, the same standards apply. Number two questions determine everything. Ask. 1, can she maintain the same boundaries away that she keeps at home? 2, do her friends encourage or undermine those boundaries? If the honest answer is no, then the trip is a relationship risk, not just a vacation. Number 3, a committed woman doesn't avoid trips. She avoids disrespect. A woman who is serious about her relationship will naturally communicate the plan openly, not put herself in reckless environments, keep her partner informed without being sneaky, avoid anything that looks dishonest, behave like someone with something to protect. Commitment changes behavior, not freedom. Number 4, a girl's trip becomes a problem when she's acting single, she's hiding details, she's going with reckless friends, she's doing things she wouldn't want recorded, she refuses to discuss boundaries, she wants freedom from accountability, not freedom to relax. Those are red flags, not the trip itself. Number 5, a girl's trip is fine when she behaves the same way she does at home. She respects the relationship. There's transparent communication. She isn't seeking attention. Her friend group is stable and responsible. Her partner is informed, not kept in the dark. Respect turns trips into vacations, not opportunities. Number 6, the real test. If a woman fights you for the right to party like she's single, she wants the benefits of a relationship with the options of a single woman. But if she seeks peace, fun, relaxation, and sisterhood, not attention, then it's not a threat. Bottom line, girls' trips are not automatically disrespectful, but a committed relationship comes with mutual boundaries that both partners protect, even when their friends or environment won't. It's not about control. It's about consistency, respect, and intent. If you want, I can also give...
Okay, that don't sound too bad. Benito is in the building. Trooper is in the building. That don't sound too bad. Yeah, I mean, like Bobby Ramos said, if y'all have trust, it shouldn't be a problem. But like I said, it depends on, what type of friend you got, because, the people you hang out with, it says a lot about you. You know what I'm saying? Especially the people in your inner circle. People that's in your inner circle. Man, what you think, man? You think it's okay if your wife or your girlfriend go on a girls trip? What you think, man? Benito, what you think, Benito? Trooper, what y'all think, fellas? Is it okay for your significant other, your wife or your girlfriend to go on a girls trip? What y'all think? It depends on her friends. Right. Depends on her friends. Depend on her friends, how she act around her friends, Yeah. It depends on her friends. Yeah. Depends on her behavior, stuff like that. But those things are very dangerous because mistakes happen. Don't matter to me. Benito said he don't even care. Benito said it don't even matter. A girl's a girl's trip is to freak. Well, let's be real, yo. Oh man. I mean, I'm not gonna argue with you, Ming. I'm not saying all girls trips are for that reason, but I would say for the most part. Now, maybe all the girls on the trip is not going to freak off, but it could be one or two, if it's not the whole group. And going with your single friends, I don't know about that. Going with the single friends. Now, maybe if you had married friends, but you never know still. Just because you're married don't mean you're faithful. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Bobby Ramos. If your husband trusts you and you trust him, there's nothing wrong with that. You might have more of an issue with a bachelorette getaway trip. I'm not. Yeah, that's a no for me. Yeah, that's a no for me. Bachelorette. Yeah, I don't even know what that is. A bachelorette. I don't even know what that is. Maybe that's something new. I always thought it was like a bachelor party for the men, and the ladies have like a bridal shower, something like that. It's called like a bridal shower, something like that. Yeah, the bachelorette thing sound like you're trying to be more like a man. You know what I'm saying? Red Jones in the building. But like I said, mistakes happen. You never know. You have too much to drink. All types of things. The odds. The odds. But like Bobby Ramos said, she carry herself like a lady. She act like a lady. But not all females carry themselves a certain type of way like that. I'm engrossed in your commercials. Oh, commercials. Oh, appreciate it, Red Jones. Yeah, like I said, man, it depends. It depends on the lady. It depends on the relationship. It depends on the friends. It depends on a lot of things. But for the most part, girls trips, like Ming said, sound like some kind of Stella's got her groove back, or some type of, you know what I'm saying? Especially, you see on YouTube, on some of these on YouTube, these ladies be going on these trips to like these west to the West Indies. I don't know if it's Jamaica or, the dudes, they rubbing clay all over the ladies, all over their bodies, the backsides and all. Listen, I know that all of those ladies can't be single, and I know they husband or they man may not appreciate that type of behavior. You know what I'm saying? It definitely depends on your so-called friends. Right. Right. Listen, I totally get it. I totally get it. Now, listen, if you, if you're in a trusting relationship and all that, and y'all ain't do nothing, if your lady didn't do nothing to make you feel like you can't trust her, I don't see nothing wrong with it. But if she does, and you feel insecure, or you feel some type of way, or you feel, I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. Some people be like, oh, you're jealous, you don't trust me and stuff. Like, AT, if I should take a trip, I would have to take all my first. Oh, Lord, I'm done. Not the. I'm done. Now, Bobby Ramos, listen, if we were married, I would let you go on a girl's trip if you take all your Furbies, because I know you ain't gonna have no time to be partying and stuff like that. You're gonna have to take care of those Furbies. Not the pigs, Lord. Something wrong with y'all for real, man. I swear something wrong with y'all. Lord. But y'all seen that movie Girls Trip though. Like from what I seen on that movie, that didn't help y'all ladies out. That movie, Girls Trip, that did not help you ladies out. That movie, Girls Trip. No. That was not a good look for y'all ladies. That was not a good look. Y'all see y'all ladies be having these movies. Stella got her groove back and all of these movies. That don't make us fellas feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I can't help it. I have a heart full of. I'm done. Well, if anybody got any questions, any comments, anybody want to hit the link, I'll definitely drop the link. Yeah, man. But besides that, me, for the most part, I'm gonna put a no for me on the girls' trip. For the most part. Now it may be exceptions. But for the most part, yeah, we're gonna start off with a no. Girls typically refer to a young, unmarried, or female child, while a woman refers to an adult. I'm done, female human being. I hear you, sir. I hear you, sir. But that's just what it's called, a girl's trip. But I understand what you're saying. Grown women and ladies shouldn't be going on girls' trips. I get it. I get it, Trooper. I get it. I think I think you should just take couples trips. Especially if you married. If you married, you should just take couples trips. If you're in a committed relationship, it's good to take couples trips and all that. But if you're not married, it's kind of different. Wait, hold on, we got a guess. Ming, what's good, man?
Okay, I like the boy. Yeah. Nah, yo, I don't agree with that shit, man. Like, it's like yeah, like you said, married. Like, if you married and shit, no, I don't think you should be going on a girls trip. That's what like, I guess I don't know, like when you're younger and shit, and like your friends are going on a trip or a girls trip. I don't know what the fuck is that. We don't got no guys trip. We don't, no guys teaming up and going out place. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is a girls trip? It's a freak off, man. They just got different names and shit.
So wait. First of all, appreciate you watch on the language. Watch the language real quick. But no, it's all good. It's all good. Miss Pamela J. So you saying your wife has friend? Does she have friends that she hangs out with?
Yeah, like one or two, yeah.
So say they wanted to go on. Her friends wanted to go on a trip, and they invited her on a trip, and she asked you, which would you say?
Go ahead, yo.
But that's a girl's trip.
Okay. You see, like, go ahead, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not like. I ain't for it, but go ahead. I can't tell you what to do, man. Let's put it that way.
Oh, so you saying you can't really tell her what to do, but you want to let her know you don't agree with it, but she could do whatever she want to do because she's an adult.
Right.
See, me personally, I would give it a good no. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she could do whatever she gonna do anyway, but me, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, no, I don't want you to go. You know what I'm saying?
That's my answer too. But hey, like, if you insisting on going,
right? You really can, right? I understand that. So, do you think if your wife went on this trip, is a possibility that something might happen? Like,
no, but it's always a possibility. Like, nigga, like, come on, man. Like, no, but
anything can happen.
Right, you know what I mean?
No, I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
I definitely get it. So, you said it depends on her friends. So, what if they was all married women that wanted to go on a trip? What would you say to that?
Same answer, man. Would I think something would happen?
Nah, you get the same answer. See, me personally, I'll be like, I'll be like, oh, give me their husband's numbers, and we gonna go on a trip. We going to the same place, but we just ain't gonna be at the same spot. Miss Pamela, what's going on, Miss Pamela?
I happened to click in at the tail end, it seems like, but we're talking girls' trips. Am I not? Is that correct?
Right. What do you think? Should women who are married or in committed relationships go on girls' trips? What do you think?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay. So how would your husband feel about this? You think he'll be okay with
He
it?
wouldn't like it. No, he wouldn't like it.
Mm.
To be honest, um, now that in my younger years, probably absolutely not. Now that we're in our 40s, 50s, like it would be. It's a different. It's different when it's the maturity of the relationship.
Right. When
Is my
y'all
mic?
like when
Is
you
my mic
older.
okay? Oh,
No, I
sorry.
hear you. I said that's a good point. So you saying when you older, sometimes the quote unquote libido it goes down.
No, that's not the point I'm making.
Oh, okay.
The point is it's almost like, what's the difference of me buying a ticket and going with my girlfriends to like the Virgin Islands or something, as opposed to me possibly going someplace out to lunch with my girlfriends, and seeing a guy there, and we go get a hotel. What difference does it make?
It's called
You know,
it's called a bikini, Miss Pamela.
I'm just saying, like, I guess my point is if you're going to be tempted, you're going to do it regardless. But if
Well,
you're
I understand
if
that, but sometimes you can have too much to drink, or
that I was going to
stuff
say,
like.
I was going to say that after you said, I knew that was what was coming next. And
Uh,
that is true. That is so true. And you already know it's almost like alcohol will your judgment, some people will
Very.
um make you do things that you when you're sober would not usually do. I don't know from experience, I'm just saying.
So you saying like blame it on the alcohol. So like before you start drinking, right? And you and your girls are going out. How you doing, Pammy?
I'm good, hon. How
Pammy,
are you?
I don't know. Right?
Good.
So like, before you start drinking, you and your girls are already on the trip already. Now you're planning on going out for drinks.
Yes.
And you know how you get when you're drunk. Why are you getting that drunk so that you could blame it on that in case you get caught? I mean, I'm not trying to hear that.
Tommy D, what's going on, my brother? Salute, appreciate you. Well, what happens is sometimes you go out and maybe you haven't been out, or maybe you excited, so you start drinking and stuff, and then you get caught up in a moment, and then all of a sudden you extra drunk. I mean, I know from experience, I'm not a drinker. You know what I'm saying? So I have to
Yeah.
learn how to fix myself. But sometimes I might drink too much if I get caught up in a moment. You know what I'm saying?
You make excellent points.
But look,
But at the same token, that should not stop you from it. It's a slippery slope. Let's just say that. Or
but
Right.
if
look,
you, or if you're that type of person that, I mean, I'm not a nun or anything, but it's like there's been situations where I could have, if I wanted to, like have a mess up, but I always know where to keep my frame of mind when I'm in those situations, if that makes sense. Like, I
Right.
know I'm not going to get so drunk that I don't know. I've never been a blackout drunk. I've never been a drunk that's going to get so drunk that I don't know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
um, is it better say it? Here's the best response. I mean, girls just want to be. Sometimes girls' trips are just about venting, having a good time. We're going on a girls' trip for a reason, because we want to be around our girls.
Right.
Men, you know, if there's a woman that's having a bad patch in her relationship, she might be the one that does the slip up. You know what I'm saying? But most women that are happy in the relationships, in my opinion, aren't going to risk it, because
Right.
even if they did screw up, he wouldn't, unless he's got spies on her and stuff. He would never know but that's
Yeah.
something she in her heart has to live with for the rest of her life.
I don't know.
And I'm just like, not, I don't know if I could, you know what I mean? I just, no. And the thing of, and also if the man could rebuttal and say, well, I was wanting to take you on a trip. Let's, you and I, and then just up the ante even more. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't want to. I was planning on taking us going someplace, blah, 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 you know? And I know me over myself, I would say, okay, I'd rather be with my man anyway. You know what I mean? But girls like to
Yeah.
get, yeah, girls like to get together because there's things we can talk about, catch up. If you have kids, how, you know, that kind of stuff. It's not always about going out and getting a piece of, I'm sorry, having fun, looking for men, getting blackout drunk. You know, it's not like that. But there are women that does happen to. But for me, for me, I'm saying that would likely not happen.
Look,
Right.
if you if you married or whatever in a committed relationship and you
Yeah,
already know your husband don't want you to go, but he agreed to you going anyway, and you go out there and get that kind of drunk, using that as an excuse, and like you didn't care about me anyway.
right. Exactly. You know what? I was taught growing up from all my elders that if a man is going to do something, he's going to do it in front of your face or behind your back. You may never find out or know. You know, it's sort of just the way it is. You know, like my my man goes on business trips. He was just in one. He went away. Okay, he was gone for 5 days. Am I supposed to tell him? And he went with a coworker who happens to be, a friend of his. Am I to tell him, oh, hell no, yeah, I mean, you're not going on a business trip, like,
That, that's
there's
different though.
women's there. No, you're not going.
Yeah, business trip is kind of different.
That's
Wild
different.
country. Me
No,
personally,
business
I
trip.
feel like if I don't know the females you going with, if I don't know they man, if they don't have a man, I'm gonna feel some type of way.
The type of way you should feel are the ones that are having problems and are the ones you got to watch your woman as I'm giving you a piece of advice. Watch your woman that's always talking to that one girlfriend that's constantly complaining about her relationship.
Right.
Those are the ones. And it's almost like, and being a woman, you don't, if you don't know totally what's going on in a relationship, you not be like a man basher or whatever. You just try to give her, plausible like solutions to try, save their relationship or whatever. But yeah, and then there could be the happy one that has one too many mojitos and loses her. It's a person by person basis.
Yeah. And that's why I said if they single or I don't know they man, I'm gonna feel some type of way. Cause at least if I feel some type, I can talk to they man and see which if y'all going through something.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? Like I wanna know
That's
what's
how my
going
man
on.
would be. He would be like, "Who's going? Who's going?
Yeah.
Yeah, no." And I would gladly give him all the numbers. I have nothing to hide.
Right.
I have nothing to hide. I would gladly give. I would never say no. I'm going on a lady. If that little thing, just giving him the numbers, and I'm not doing dirt, makes him feel more, whatever, I'm gonna give it to him. No biggie. Go ahead.
Yeah, because me personally, like if you say no because all right, your friend said nah, she's uncooked, then I'm gonna feel some type of way. So now you want to go on a trip with my wife away, and you got a man or a husband, but you don't want me talking to him. Like it's gonna make me feel some type of way.
Oh
New
no,
York
no,
Mickey,
I
what's
would
going
never
on?
do that. You know what? I would never do that because if the roles were reversed, I'd be the same way. I
Right.
wouldn't want, you know what I'm saying? So no, what's good for you is good for me, vice versa. So I get it. I get exactly where you're coming from. I get exactly where you're coming from. It can happen. It You could be at the grocery store, but we're talking. I know we're talking girl trips, but from my personal experience, girls' trips, if I've been on girls' trips, we're at a table, we're having a good time, where drinks are flowing, dudes scope us out, come
Mm-hmm.
over, try to talk. We're like, we're on a girls' trip here, get the hell away. We're away from men right now. Get the hell away.
Right.
Whatever. Now, your girlfriend Stacy may be having uh maybe have problems in her relationship. She might eye one of them and just wink at him or whatever. And what she does on her, whatever she does is on her, not on, you know what I mean? It's like you got to know your relationship. And 9 times out of 10, if your relationship is good, you don't want to risk that. Even if alcohol is involved and men start coming at you, you just tell them, we're on a girls' trip. Please, I left to get away from men. Get the hell away from me.
Now you talking, Miss Pamela. See, that makes sense to me because if you going on a girls' trip to go with only girls and get away from it, why y'all with men when you get
Exactly.
out there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That don't make
I've
no
been
sense.
there
It's not a girls'
before.
trip no more.
No, but look,
I've had
you,
girlfriends call me and say, meet me at such and such for a drink, please. Such and such. Her husband's driving her crazy. He's got the kids doing this, that, blah, blah. We meet. We're trying to talk, and dudes are trying to talk to us, and we're like, get frustrated. We're like, please, we're not
yeah,
trying to be rude. Leave us alone. we're,
you went on a girl trip to get away from your man, not
yeah.
man, your man.
It's
See,
that.
some women do that.
That's
Some
it,
women
yeah.
do that.
Well, some women, yeah. I mean, some women do. Though I guess the key is you got to know if your woman, you got to know your woman well enough, and everything in life is a chance, man. Everything is.
Yeah,
Look,
and the
it's
woman who's throwing the trip, was she throwing the trip? Because that's the biggest question. The women who's throwing it, who came up with the idea for the girls' trip, why? Now, if she's going through something relationship wise or something, nah, you ain't going. Henny, what's going
No,
on, Henny?
there's tons of girls that have just because we love each other's company. We're friends. Before kids, we went shopping together. We went clubbing together. We did things together, and then life happened. We have a
right,
husband. We have kids. They're our priority. We
right.
want to meet together. Annual girls trip. Let's get
Annually,
together, connect,
Oh no.
and
that's no hell no.
Oh,
oh,
Ming, Miss Ming, that's you or that's
She,
somebody named Miss Ming inside of the
she
chat.
followed me. Where she
She's
at?
in the chat.
That's her.
Oh, okay, okay. Salute. What's going on, Miss Ming? Welcome to the page.
I can't see her.
Uh, what
hi,
else I
Miss
see?
Bing.
I seen somebody else, right? Did I give everybody a shout out? I think so.
Well, I can't see her.
Oh, Tammy, what's going on, Tammy?
Tam Tam.
You don't see her?
No, yeah.
I don't have the chat on. I purposely
Well,
leave it off
I'm
for
on.
right now.
Let me highlight it. You see it on the screen?
Can't see. That's,
Can you read
over
it out
here,
loud? I don't have my glasses on.
his name is Holler, yo.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I
KT
see
is
it.
cool. KT is cool.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Maybe what?
Well, Pamela, I think I might trust you to go on a girls trip. I just don't trust your girls.
oh, you have to. It's almost like anything. You just have to. I mean, realistically, is it an annual thing? I know some girlfriends that do, and they pick countries to go to. Like, let's
Mm-hmm.
go to blah blah blah. Like that wouldn't be happening with me. I mean, it
Yeah.
could. I mean, if I wanted, if I said,
Hell
"Oh, I'm
no,
gonna
man.
aspire to go here and do this
I'm
and
gonna
do
tell you.
that,"
I'm gonna tell you now.
I mean, it would be more if I were out having a couple of drinks and maybe went one over the limit and was feeling a little too tipsy to drive and said, and this is not even a girls trip planned, and called my man and said, "Oh, I'm going to go stay at." Nope, I'm coming to get you.
Right.
I'll come get you. But a trip is sort of different. You're like so far away or
Yeah, that's
whatever.
it.
You know what I mean? So he always tell me, I trust you, I trust you, but I want me to be the first person you call when you get in that situation.
Right.
And I've always done that. So, is somebody's wife going on a girls' trip?
No, I just had this idea for a topic.
I think this is a really good topic. Your topics have been pretty good, my friend.
Well, thank
I'm serious.
you. I
It's
appreciate it.
really good. Because believe it or not, I do know a few of my girlfriends who's got their husbands or boyfriends do have a problem.
Right.
Plus, if you have children, you got to arrange for childcare. It's hard. I mean, it's like, and you don't have maybe grandma and grandpa close that can help, or sisters that people work, and you got to make arrangements. It takes a lot to put one of those together, especially when you have kids.
Right.
If I'm with a girl and she goes on a girl trip every year, that's gonna cause problems.
Maybe sometimes it would be every, maybe not bicentennial. That would be every couple. What is that? Every centennial means 100, right? How, right? Yeah.
I think so.
Bicentennial. It would be a every third year trip or something, maybe.
So let me
Or
ask you this, man. What if you, before you met your wife, her and her girlfriends go on a trip every year before you met her?
Nigga, like, you gotta change all that, man. You're
Oh, you gotta
grown now.
change.
You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? You grown. You married now. You got a family and shit now, and like, you still on that? Like, nah, man, I don't want a chick like that, man.
Mm.
Well, I don't want a chick like that, man. And it's really gonna cause problems. Now you putting shit in my head now. You know what
No,
I'm
I
saying?
get it. I
So
get
nah,
it.
like, yo,
and I respect that. I respect both opinions. I respect both sides. And
like,
there's
what can't?
it depends on the girl's trip too. One of
Well,
them may
look,
have just had a baby. You don't want to leave a newborn and go on a girl's trip.
right, yeah, simple shit.
That kind of stuff. Or a parent may be sick. You don't want to leave. You know what I mean? It's sort of, you got to make that judgment in your life as to whether or not it's a good time for you to do it. And if it's going to cause that much commotion in your relationship, there's other things that need to be worked out before that even happens.
Right.
And then people will have babies and be like, "Oh, I need a break."
There ain't no
I ain't
breaks.
know for like I ain't know for that yet. My son
I
11.
know.
I need a break from your kid. Like yo, the world is crazy. Like I'm not. I guess like they see stuff on TV, movies and stuff. So like I want to do this too. Like I put it's not like yo like TV controls how people feel. You know what I'm saying? Like a girl's trip. Come on, man. What is
Well, I
that?
mean, it's no. What about the say? What about? I don't even know if this topic has been taught. I mean, this part of the conversation's been touched, but bachelorette parties and stuff, like bachelorette weekends, where for the most part there are male entertainers, and you know, uh, I've been I've been to a few of those. Was in our younger times, and it was mostly it could be Mike's best friend's cousins, whatever. So people that were there, I think the biggest thing about it is that if there's people that are there that can tell on your dirt, is what happens.
Right. Macbeth, what's
Like,
going on? I tell you this, Macbeth, what's going on? Henny, what's going on? I wish I had Cat Williams.
Um,
No, 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 because I do not believe.
exactly,
When I was
like,
growing up, it was no bachelorette party. It was called a bridal shower, and the ladies had little lollipops paws with the little toys and
yes,
all that. It was
yeah,
yeah,
crazy.
like
Yeah.
the bachelorette party was not going on when I was growing up. I remember the
This,
bridal
this,
shower.
this is your
yes,
last time.
because
Look at that.
and
The
a
last
lot
time to
of the
freak
times it
off.
would be like, who's going to be. I always get asked, who's throwing this, who's going to be there. if it's your family, if it's your man's family involved in it too, it's gonna be fine. It's totally gonna be
Right.
fine.
Nah, I get what you're saying. Yeah. If it
You
was,
see what
yeah,
I'm saying? Like,
I get
it's
what you're
not
saying.
for me personally. I would never do anything like that to disrespect them, regardless. But I'm just saying, like, that's just crazy. Yeah, like,
Yeah, we ain't
but
doing
it's
no
okay.
male strippers or nothing like that. Pause. We ain't.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah,
I,
I'm
Yeah,
not.
right. Yeah, right. You not doing it because you're not there, but her friend planned it, and that's what's gonna be
No,
there.
that's what I said. No bachelorette parties is it's called a bachelor party and a bridal shower. A bachelorette party is some feminist thing that the ladies did. They want to be like a man,
so it's
you know,
okay for bachelor parties though.
because a bachelor party is a thing. We didn't make that up. Y'all made up a bachelorette party. Y'all made that up. There's a bridal shower and it's a bachelor party. Y'all made it up. So it's like if we say we want to have a bachelor shower, we ain't having no bachelor shower.
Right. So the smart women just call it a bridal shower and just
Right.
leave it at that.
That'll make me feel better. Listen,
Yeah,
hey.
just, I mean, come on.
Listen, hey.
Well, look, don't you know?
Mac, what's going on? My bad, man.
What's
Hey,
going on,
me and
Mac?
the girls are going on this trip. We're going to discuss global warming. We're going to a summit. Blah blah blah. But it's really a girls' trip.
You know how guys think, if you work in a job like that, like you a stripper for females, that niggas getting with other strippers, planning like, how much of these girls who getting married we could bone.
Personally, if I'm at a
You know what I'm saying?
bachelorette party, I don't want some sweaty
Nah,
men who's done
knock
rubbed
it off,
himself
man.
against other people up
Knock
on
it
my
off, Penny.
Oh, God.
So why you did?
I'm not like that. I'll sit back and observe and watch my wild friends go,
Nah,
and I
come
just
on,
think it's
man.
hilarious.
Yeah,
But
Penny, stop it.
there
Stop it,
ain't no
Penny.
way. There ain't no, nope, don't,
So
nope.
why
Get
you?
it back.
So why
Get it
you?
back
So why
off
you
of me.
did? Why you did, Penny? You know what I mean?
She did in support of her friend.
To support the bride. The same reason why y'all go to bachelor party.
Right.
No, we go to bachelor parties for the strippers. Tiara, what's going on, Tiara?
Well, I do feel, because I've been married for 28 years, even though I've been trolling saying I got a dude on speed dial. But
Oh, that was a lie.
I've been married for 28 years. I go on trips with my friends from childhood, and he go on trips with his friends from childhood.
I know that's right. Yep.
So I don't understand why just because a woman is married that she can't go on a girl's trip.
She can't
Is
go.
your friends married that you go on a trip with? Are they married?
Oh, they married. Some are and some not. Some have been married and now they're not. But just because, listen, just because my friend is single and she do whatever she do, that don't mean that's what I'm doing.
Right.
Well, I don't know what you're doing.
Right, and we don't know what y'all doing when y'all with y'all homeboy.
But we talk about girls' trips. We ain't talk about guys' trips. We talk about the girls' trip.
So, but what would be the difference between me as a married woman going on a trip with my friends to Hawaii? What if it's a high school reunion? I can't go to that either.
I can't go with you.
You can go with me, but you can't go with me on no girls' trip.
Exactly. That's the problem.
Why is that a problem? You shouldn't even want to go.
I want to go to make sure that you don't do nothing crazy. You know, I gotta make sure.
So that means that you don't trust your wife then, huh?
No, things happen. Things happen. It's not that. It's not trust. You know, things happen.
If you
never know.
If you married though, why can't you change the annually girl trip to you and your man going out somewhere?
But because we can make that an annual trip as well.
Right, man. Yes, Auntie.
I shouldn't have to, just because I got married, I shouldn't have to stop being able, if I want to go. First of all, you need time away from each other.
Right.
Anyway.
It's called going to work.
That's not called
Oh,
going to
come
work.
on now, stop.
If going to work was giving you a time away from your spouse, it wouldn't be so many divorces.
You're right. Auntie is on point. She's right.
Hey, listen, let me tell you this. Before you was married and after you married are two different things. When you after you marry, you're not supposed to do the things you did before you was married.
Oh, so then if I get married and I was working, then I shouldn't have to work no more.
No, man.
Because the things that you was doing, working will be part of some of the things that you were doing before you got married.
No,
so I got to quit my job.
I'm talking about like in a relationship type of form, not in like just regular stuff. I'm talking about like if you was going out to the club with your girls and all that before you was married. After you married, you know.
But go ahead.
If that make your husband feel uncomfortable, which more important, him feeling uncomfortable or you hanging out with your friend?
Well, him feeling uncomfortable, but going out to the club and going to a girls' trip is two separate entities.
Right. But I'm just saying, if he feels some type of way about either or, is it more important to go out? Like, what's more important, to go out with your girl or your husband?
Well, I'm gonna respect my husband's wishes. Now, see, here's the thing that a lot of people don't get: boyfriend be expecting husband privileges.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So you can't expect as a boyfriend to be treated as a husband.
Right.
I respect that. I respect that.
Yes, Auntie, I thought the same exact thing.
Beyonce said put a ring on it. I get it. Tiara, what's going on?
Nobody, first of all, ain't nobody talking about Beyonce. Okay.
I was just using that as a metaphor.
Yeah, cause Betty Wright said ain't nothing going on but the ring.
But you said marriage is different from being a girl, so I said to put a ring on it. Yeah, so
okay, I'm with you.
He was like, yeah, put a ring on it. That makes her a wife. Yes, you can put a ring
boyfriend,
on it.
If I'm with you as a boyfriend and that's the kind of mindset you have, then you cheating.
But don't get married to her.
Wait.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Hold on. How is it that because you don't get husband privileges as a boyfriend makes me cheat? You don't even have to go on a girl's trip to cheat. You can be cheating with the neighbor next door.
Yeah, but that's what I told him, Auntie.
But what I'm saying though, if you have that mindset that boyfriend don't get husband privilege, okay, like, what you mean? Like, you gonna go on the trip, you don't care about how you feel? If you don't want to go on a trip, you don't put a ring on it.
There is certain privileges that husbands get, okay? Period.
Right.
Because
he's telling her he don't want her to go on a trip. That's what he
exactly.
She still go.
No, she said she'll respect her husband's wishes because that's her husband. But it's different for a boyfriend.
Okay.
Yeah, but if I had a husband and we're supposedly trust each other and he questions my faithfulness on going on a trip, we have something else we need to discuss.
Who feedback is on that?
I do hear like a little sound. I don't know who that is. Yeah, I think that was you, Miss Macbeth.
TT up here?
Tiara, what's going on, Miss Tiara?
I was just waiting for y'all to finish. I want to interrupt. But,
I want to hear what Miss Tiara say because when we get married, I want to see if she's trying to go out on some type of girls trip.
Well, me personally, I'm not a girl trip kind of girl, but that's just me. Like, I'm not into that. So I personally would not need to go on no girls trip because I feel like me and my girls can go do stuff together here where we reside. So we ain't got to go away because if we want to, get into some things, I ain't got to leave town to do it. So I don't need to do it. However, what I will say is if y'all have trust in your relationship and you know how your woman is, you got to go based off of how you know your woman to be. Because to go on like a generalized, like, oh, like, why can't the man go? Like, we don't go with y'all to sports bars. We don't go with y'all to, like, well, unless you're a sportsman, we don't go with y'all to basketball games. We don't go to those things with y'all. So why can't a woman have her own outlet away from you? Now, if you
But
know
y'all
your
do
woman's a
now.
little active,
Y'all do be going with us. Y'all want to be everywhere we go now.
no.
See, now you're
not-
generalizing and you're grouping all women the same. I never
No, because
want to
she
do
said
that.
she generalizing. So she said we don't go to a sports bar. We don't. But some, women nowadays they want to play video games with you. They want to go to the game.
Because that's their interest. Me, I
Right,
don't
that's what I was
I
saying.
don't watch sports. I'm not going with my husband to no sports bar. I'm not going with my husband to watch no
Right.
game. I'm not going with my husband to while he chilling out with all his male friends because I'm going to hear something I don't need to hear.
Right.
And that's why y'all don't want us to come on your girls trip.
No, because
Right.
okay, no, let me elaborate. Let me elaborate. Well, Ming, you still on punishment, so chill out. Right? So let me elaborate. Let's say one of his friends, I know they spouse or they girlfriend,
Right.
and we kind of cool. But he's
Right.
telling my husband some personal business that men talk about if they have an issue or not with their spouse or their girlfriend, right? That's what I'm talking about. I don't need to hear that.
Right.
I'm not talking about no sexual activity stuff because when my husband leave this house, I'm not worrying about whether he gonna sleep with another woman because whatever he's gonna do whether I'm with him or not.
Exactly.
Okay? Whatever she's gonna do whether you're around or not.
Exactly.
It's the individual. How trustworthy is your partner?
Right.
That's where
That's
a lot of the confusion come in. Some people also go by previous things that they have done, so they'll deflect that onto someone else. So it's a wide broader things that can play into that.
Well, what you got to understand too, we men. So somebody could slip you a Bill Cosby. Anything can happen when you out and you away from me. Like anything can happen. Your friends might not be having your back, like I might have your back. You feel what I'm saying? So it's not only because I don't trust you. It's I don't. It's the world. The world is a wicked
but
place.
one of your friends can also slip something in my drink.
One of who friends?
Yours. The men,
And then
the husband, the spouse.
and then when they wake up in hell.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying
because I'm there. I can't be like it's different if I can't be there and I don't know what's going on.
I respect the fact that you want to be a gentleman and be there for protection and stuff. If the protection thing is one thing, but the jealousy thing or not being able to trust somebody is another thing.
Right.
You should be able to trust me. Maybe you don't trust somebody else, but you should be able to trust me.
See,
I'm not jealous. I'm territorial. But if you give me a reason to not trust you, like if you lie over a little thing, of course, when it comes to big things, I'm gonna think you're gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? So if you give me a reason not to trust you, and then
Yeah, because see, if you find somebody that you feel they lie over little things, and you still deal with that individual, you are the cause. Because you already know if you know somebody is a thief, why let them in your house?
Right.
You're right.
And then when they steal, you talking about, oh, I can't believe it. He done stole. He a thief. You knew he was a thief. You knew she was a liar or he was a liar. You knew these things already.
Right. But
If I
love
may.
is a hell of a drug. Oh my God, my bad.
What you said? It's a hell of a drug?
Love.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. One of the most toxic drugs there is.
Tiara?
Yes. I was gonna say
All right.
Go ahead, Auntie.
No, I was saying, TT, go. We was telling you to go ahead.
Oh, okay. Now I was gonna say, like, most women nowadays are equipped enough to know, like you mentioned the thing about the whole drink thing. Like most of us know how we supposed to, when it comes down to alcoholic beverages, like how we're supposed to make sure that we put our drink down, and we do put it down, don't touch it again. So I really don't think that would be a main primary concern, because if you've been like in the nightlife, you kind of have those tools already. I really think it boils down to where it's like, granted, you may want to be the protector. Granted, there may be even some insecurities, but at the end of the day, you got to figure that out, because you got to also remember that your wife was a woman before she met you, and she had her friends 9 times out of 10 before she met you. And if she wants to reconnect with them outside of your presence and have girls talk and just have like a girl vibe, like there should just be some understanding that's applied. And then some kind of like safety code, like, okay, like if she texts you a certain number, like something's wrong. Like it could be things that's implemented in that way, but you still have to allow your woman, especially the way, a woman has to allow her man to have their own identity, and for there to be some kind of freedom in the midst of that. Because if you keep trying to hold somebody and constrain them, that's where problems are gonna continue to permeate, and then eventually y'all gonna end up resenting each other. So you
No,
have to think about it that way
I
too.
get that part. I get that part. But what I'm saying is, I heard you say, most women, y'all know how to hold y'all. So us men, we be in the clubs. We see y'all. So, like, y'all, a lot of women don't be knowing. They be drunk all over the place. If they don't have that one friend that stops them from getting in my car when they extra drunk, we go into the hotel, like, and that's it. Like, so if you don't got that, if you don't got them friends around you that's gonna protect you, you gonna end up in somebody's hotel in the back of the car.
I got a question for that. I got a question to that.
I agree
Why would you want to even deal with a drunk woman in the first place?
Because that's what we go to the club for.
No,
I'm saying, like,
I'm telling you how men think.
Like, why would you want to have sex with a drunk woman?
I'm telling you how men think. Point. Why would men want to have sex with their hand? I'm sorry. I mean, what? We are men. I'm just saying.
He just said it's a I get it.
Because we know how men think. We men, so we tell you how men.
I think Hollis done way too much observing at clubs, and seeing too many situations go down. He's just like an observer. He watches that stuff.
I sure do. I watch.
So it's Holla. Is you trying to tell us something? You making a confession right now?
No, I'm just telling you. If you out in the club, I'm watching. That's all.
What do you mean? Why would you have sex with a drunk woman?
Yeah, why would you? Because
we're men.
First of all, she stank.
But that's if we got drunk together and that shit, I'm not trying to hear that. She was too drunk to consent. And all
that's not what I didn't say nothing about. She too drunk.
No, she said, why would you even want to have sex with a
drunk woman?
As a man, our question is, why not? Why wouldn't you? That's what we would ask. Like, why wouldn't you want to have sex with a drunk woman?
So would that kind of fall under you kind of took advantage of that situation?
Oh my God.
Advantage?
No, I don't mean. Stop. Okay? These are questions. They are legitimate questions that I'm asking. I'm not saying anybody did nothing wrong. We using logic right now. Right?
Okay, so logically, if a female goes out to have fun and she want to get drunk and have fun and stuff like that, and then I run into if I say, listen, you want to buy you a drink, I buy her some rounds, some drinks and all that, and she get drunk, and I'll be like, you ready? Let's get out of here. And she want to go. That's taking advantage of her, or did she take advantage of me if I spend all my money on drinks and she go home with somebody else?
No, she didn't take advantage of you because you chose to spend your money. You chose to do that.
And she chose to drink and go home with me. Right?
But my question was, why would a man want to even sleep with a woman in that condition? She stank.
Because when you drunk, it's kind of better. Sometimes it's better when you drunk.
Right. She's
Oh,
more.
well, I
She
thought
feels
it
more liberated. sometimes.
Yeah, she's more open, liberated. Yes,
was-
Tiara.
I
That's
get
the
that.
word.
I get
Liberated.
that.
Yeah,
I
but she
get
been
that.
sweating all night and stuff. She needs to take a damn shower.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
we
Are you
got
gonna
showers.
hold her up and
Not all the
shower?
time.
I don't think I shower.
That's crazy. Because
She do the alcohol is okay. The alcohol is seeping out her pores
Mm-hmm.
because
Okay.
she been sweating, so now her pores is open. That's what I mean by she stank.
Okay.
The hotel got a shower though.
Well, we
I
men, we
think
know
in
that
the
she
heat of the
stink after.
moment, they don't smell anything.
Right afterwards, we'll smell everything, and then everything kicking. Like for us men, right?
Uh-huh.
After we get the juices out, then reality kicks in. But before that, like we have a one-track mind. The mission is seek and destroy.
Right. So that answers my. Now you just finally
I
answer
answered your
my
question. I told you, we men. That's how we think.
Seek and destroy.
We got two heads and one brain. We got two heads and one brain.
Okay. Name one person that's intoxicated off of alcohol and you cannot smell it. Name one.
Me.
Name one.
Me.
I can't.
Ming is saying himself.
You don't drink, man.
Me can't smell itself.
I can't get drunk no more. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that Captain America.
Why you can't get drunk no more?
I got
I've
that
never
thing
gotten
Captain America
drunk
got.
to that point, so I don't like. If you overdoing the alcohol, then yeah, of course. But if you know how to moderate your shit and still have a little buzz, you may be a little intoxicated, but that don't mean that you're like like if you're like throwing
That's a
shots back.
buzz.
Right, but look,
The
drunk.
word was drunk.
There's pissy
No,
drunk.
that's
You know what I mean?
it depends on your tolerance level though. Like some people get drunk off of 3 drinks. Some people get drunk off of multiple
Excuse me,
shots. a
Tiara.
day.
Stop throwing subliminals at me, please.
Right. Exactly. The person is drunk. The person is drunk already. So whether they can take a half a shot like some people and get drunk at that time, the person is drunk.
I'm just messing
I
with you, Tiara.
I don't think there's any man's ambition to take home a slobbering, can't walk on her own drunk to have a good time with. Am I
See, you
wrong?
don't know us, man. We are men. Like I said, we use our hand. Anything is better. This is how we think. Anything is better than our hand. A drunk, passed out girl.
Yeah.
Well, since y'all like some of y'all like multiple partners, y'all got 5 women on that. Y'all got 4 women and a midget on y'all hand.
What? Hey, yo.
That's all I got to say.
No, we got 2. Pamela Henderson.
You got Pamela Henderson, and then you got the 4 women, and then the little midget. It's the son.
Those are not whole women.
Yeah, those women.
2 hands. That's it.
That they doing what the woman would normally do for you. So those are women at the time.
No, you need a whole hand for that. I mean, me personally, I don't know about I can't speak for other men, but a finger is not gonna do it for me.
You ever been in the women's bathroom?
All I know is when I was going out to clubs and I had a girlfriend, we would always go out in packs of like 5, 6. And we go to like places where we knew people and stuff. So I had a friend that would say, come on. I one time left and went outside with a guy. He wanted to talk to me. And they looked and scoped the club and could not find me.
Mm-hmm.
And when they came outside and saw me sitting in his car with him, they yanked me out of there and said, if you ever do that blank to us again, you're going, they were just so mad. So I understand where Hollis talking about, and if anybody else did say it, like, do you have that friend that says, hey, don't leave or go anywhere, don't do it or go anywhere with strangers. You know what I mean?
Me and my friends, when we went out to the club, we came together and we all gonna leave together.
That's how it was for me too.
See that friend that don't let you go with that dude. That's the friend we don't like when we trying to get you.
Right.
But that's the friend we love when we with you.